What's up, YouTube? Boy's back, man. It's been a little bit of time. I had to take a couple days, or not a couple days, like a week, to kind of try to let my shoulder heal, because that rotator cuff has been like, it's been bad. You know, hold on real quick. It's a banger back in the day. Nah, but so we took some time to let the rotator cuff heal, because I couldn't even any type of pressing movement with chest, I just couldn't do it. Just I could feel it right in my rotator cuff. So I must have strained it, or possibly like partially tore a portion of my rotator cuff from I don't know what. I have no idea. But you know, I have to go through the VA hospital because I'm a veteran, so it takes like 6 months just to get an appointment, you know, for a rotator cuff tear. So I decided just to lay off, take like a week or so off the gym. I still did legs and, you know, arms and other stuff, but as far as chest, like I didn't want to kind of irritate it and do any type of pressing movements. Back seems okay when I'm doing pull-up movements. Everything else seems okay. But as always, no dry scoop today, just quality C4. It's like crack. If you guys ever drank C4, right here, Skittles, bro. Skittles is where it's at. But today we're gonna start off with chest day. I start my new job Monday, so that's gonna be from like 11 to 7 o'clock at night. So it's gonna be a whole like different change. So that's gonna throw everything off a little bit as far as like the time frames I'm gonna be recording. So more than likely, I'm just gonna wake up early as fuck in the morning, try to record videos, and keep giving you guys fucking valuable content, life lessons, and my therapy event. Like, shout out once again, if you live in Pittsburgh, it's that time of the season where you need some moisturizer for your lips because it's getting cold. Yo, shout out to the people that got lips, bro. If you're one of them, God bless you. Because all my other boys and girls that got no lips, I can relate to your pain. So gang shit. We're gonna do chest today. I'm thinking like four movements. It's gonna be more of a warm-up type of thing, get myself back into it, not go too heavy. Just try to get that shoulder, just see if that shoulder is acting okay now, because it's been a while. So I'm curious to see if like I can do anything under load or anything under tension without like pulling that muscle again. I'm not a doctor, I don't pretend to be, nor do I have the patience or intelligence to be a doctor. So I'm just guessing it has to do with my rotator cuff. Thank God for YouTube, because you can research 30,000 different rehab exercises for your shoulder. So your boy's just been doing a bunch of banded work, a bunch of, you know, kind of external, internal rotations for that rotator cuff. So we'll see. It's gonna kick it off. I think I'm gonna start working out. I think I'm gonna switch my split to about 4 days a week. I think I'm gonna do more of a traditional bro split, because I was doing push-pull legs where I was hitting every muscle group twice a week with less sets, spread those sets out over 2 workouts. But for me, man, when you have a fast metabolism and you're super like, you're naturally skinny as fuck, like Slender Man, you have, if you've never seen Slender Man, go watch that movie. It's a scary movie. It's fucking amazing, by the way. It's how my brain works. Can't concentrate. But God, here we go. I'm losing my mind. But no, I tried working out 5-6 days a week. And what I find is like, by that 6th day, like I'm taxed. Just that 1 day off in the middle of the week and then repeat the cycle, it's just not enough for my recovery. Even with the calories I intake, because I'm natural, like I said, my metabolism is so fast that I have to consume so many calories that like, it's just near impossible to like grow. What I had to realize, my biggest lesson was like, time spent outside of the gym is where you're gonna get your gains and grow. Like I always thought the more I was in the gym, the bigger I would get and the more progress I would see. But you start to realize you gotta give that muscle time to kind of break down, and then, or once you break it down, you gotta give that muscle some time to recover. So I know there's a lot of literature and fucking videos where it's like, you know, do this, and that. But as someone who's not natural, I can't just look at a weight and grow. Like, you know, I got good genetics on, you know, to a certain extent, you know what I mean? But as far as like, from what I've learned, if you're a naturally skinny person, it's, you know, hour max in the gym, make sure you're eating that food, calories are king, and you can bust your ass in the gym, but if you're not consuming more calories than you're burning, you're just never gonna grow. So that was just kind of a big lesson. Here we go again. People can't fucking drive, dude. It's just like, there's nothing worse than like trying to like talk to people. I mean, there's a lot of things more worse, but like talk to people and fucking also deal with Pittsburgh drivers. You know, if you don't know, I'm from Pittsburgh. You can obviously tell by my surroundings where you don't see an ounce of sunshine ever. So that's how you can tell if you're from Pittsburgh. If you look at every video somebody makes and it's just dreary and clouds and it's already dark by 3 p.m., that's how you can tell. Because the sun, God doesn't believe I'm putting sun on this side of the earth, because I swear, like you gotta adapt, bro. Like if you want sun, go to Florida. Like move down south. If you want nice weather, you know, good vibes, high energy, don't move here. That's why my plan is to get out of here. You know what I mean? Like save up enough money, get out of here, chase my dreams. But we're gonna hit chest today. Tomorrow's gonna be back, then arms, then legs, and then rest. Because I really don't need to hit shoulders. Obviously, if anybody's seen my videos, my shoulders are clearly overdeveloped. You know what I mean? It's not even a question. Like, I need to actually like get surgery to reduce my shoulder size, like women do with their breasts. So, we're gonna get in here, see what we can do, man. See if that shoulder's still fucking up. Oh, man. I'll tell you the one thing, don't be like me and rely on energy drinks to give you the motivation to work out, because once you become addicted to this shit, it's literally like a drug, bro. It's literally like you need stimulants to like push yourself in there. But it definitely is a useful tool when you're tired and you don't have like that fucking drive in you to want to go work out. Just sip on a little bit of fucking beta-alanine, get them tingles going, get your body right, and get to it. All right, we're gonna step in here. Okay, what we got here, we're starting off with some incline dumbbell presses. Typically what I like to do here is do a top set of 8. So it's really 4 sets of 12, 10, 8, 8. And then that last set is gonna be kind of like a drop set. So whatever your top set weight is, you're gonna cut that weight in half and attempt to do 12 reps on that last, drop set. Here you can tell my shoulders completely destroyed. Like for me, this is typically 90, up to 110 pounds for my working set. Here I can only do 60s. So that rotator cuff is just not healed at this point. So I'm gonna have to take it easy until I feel like it's not bothering me, because, it's not worth tearing it and end up being out for like a couple months. So that's number one. So, this workout's not gonna be anything crazy. It's just gonna be more for the pump, to get the blood in the muscle, and just really, even if it's lighter weight, still push the failure, still push the, exhaustion, and try to get that out. But, since I haven't been going to the gym, I've lost a lot of weight. So we got to get that back up and get back into it. Here, I went for the kind of like a chest press machine, but the way this is kind of on a fixed plane, this really takes a lot of the stress off that shoulder. So I can focus more on my chest, and it's not as much stress on like my front delt or my rear delt, kind of where my pain's coming from. Unfortunately, like I'm not really a machine guy, but whenever you have nagging injuries, you really got to find something that works for you. But here we just did, 4 sets of 12, 10, 8, 8. Again, this is the last set of 8. Then I just did a drop set to kind of pump out as many reps as I could, obviously, because I'm weak as shit right now. I got literally nothing in that shoulder. So I think we're gonna move on. After that, we're gonna go to dumbbell pullovers. This is just one of my favorite exercises, to kind of stretch right underneath that lat, or that armpit, I'm sorry, and that upper chest shelf. I mean, it really helps open up the rib cage. If you do these right, I mean, you don't have to go super heavy. Just get a nice deep stretch and kind of focus on pulling and squeezing towards the top portion. But with this, I like to do 3 sets. Usually I'll do like 10, 8, 8. And then just that last set of every exercise is always the failure. But yeah, that's really one of my favorite exercises. Right here, I always like to finish off with some sort of crossover movement, you know, whether it's high to low cable flies, low to high cable flies, mid cable flies, whatever it is, whatever you prefer. Me, I just like those ones where you're fully, like those high to low ones where you're fully bent over. Just feel like I get the best contraction with those. Here again, I typically do 3 sets, a little high reps just because it's more of a finishing movement. It's not really about the weight. You know, I like to go 15, 12, 12, and really just kind of get that blood in the muscle, focus on the squeeze, and just, you know, kind of really work on that contraction portion, because if you have overdeveloped shoulders, what you'll notice is your chest, it's very hard to connect with your chest. So whether it's a warm-up movement, you know, some flies for warm-up movements, some sort of fixed machine to kind of get that squeeze and kind of get your chest firing. I always recommend, you know, if you have a tough time connecting with your chest, some people can just fucking lift anything and they can feel their chest. Me, my shoulders are so overpowering that I have to kind of really focus on isolation movements to really get that good squeeze in my chest, because any type of barbell movement, I feel it more in my front delts. But I always like to finish off with some sort of fly movement and just really work on that contraction and really feeling everything. Here, I always go a burnout set on my last set as well. End of the workout here, just checking out the pump. All in all, can't complain. Till next time, skid it, baby.